Let's talk about show of force, a challenge, and the waters near the Strait of Hormuz that are becoming global stage. Because right now, three of the world's biggest powers, Iran, China, Russia, they are moving fleets into one of the most strategically important stretches of water on Earth. You're watching TimesXP, it's me, Dhriti Well. Warships are sliding through the Gulf of Oman, drones are scanning the horizon, missile systems are online, all eyes are on Strait of Hormuz, the choke point through which nearly 20% of world's oil passes every single day. And in the distance, the USS Abraham Lincoln is patrolling a massive American carrier strike group showing the flag in these tense water. But you know why this moment is so explosive? Because Iran is not acting alone here. That's right, for the very first time, China and Russia are joining Iran for a joint naval drill. These exercises are not small, they are designed to test coordination of fleet across long distances, anti-ship and anti-air tactic, missile defenses, and drone integration. Essentially a full-scale rehearsal for potential combat without firing a single shot yet. Iran's Revolutionary Guards is amplifying the tension also. They have released drone footage that shows their naval capabilities in action and clear signaling that we see you, we are ready, do not miscalculate. Now in military term, that is not a casual warning. Washington and Tel Aviv are taking notice. Experts warn that any incident in these crowded, narrow waters quickly spiral out of control. One misstep, one aggressive maneuver, one accident, and all of a sudden the entire Gulf region could erupt. Now add China and Russia to the picture. Their presence signals something bigger. Strategic support for Tehran. That's right. This is not just about protecting Iran's coast. It's about challenging the US presence in the region directly. Now here, analysts are calling it geopolitical message. We are here. We can operate together. US dominance is not unchallenged though. For the US, the message is clear. Watch closely, act carefully. The Abraham Lincoln and its escort ships, they are some of the most advanced naval assets in the world. Equipped with the missile defense systems, stealth fighter jets like F-35C, Glore electronic warfare aircraft, anti-missile interceptors, basically in short, a floating fortress. But even a fortress has limits. In a crowded sea with multiple adversaries coordinating together, the margin of errors, it shrinks dramatically. Now here, experts warn that just one incident, intentional or accidental, could ignite a wider conflict, dragging multiple nations into a high-stake confrontation. Can you think about that? The Strait of Hormuz is tiny as compared to the ocean, yet it controls the flow of global oil and trade. Control here is not just military, it is economic power, political leverage, and global influence, which is why every move, every drill, every signal is magnified on the worldview scale. So tonight, the Middle East is a power keg. Iran, backed by China and Russia, is flexing. The US is watching, weapons ready, patience thinning. While Israel is monitoring, nerves about escalation, and the world is holding its breath. In the end, this is more than a naval drill. It's a warning, a statement of power, a test of resolve, and in waters where one wrong move can trigger global consequences. Everybody is playing with fire. So the real question is, will diplomacy contain the spark? Or will the Strait of Hormuz become the epicenter of a showdown the world is not ready for?